Where did the mysterious tradition of Gnosticism begin? Was it born in the fires of Persian dualism, shaped by the mind of Plato, or whispered by the voice of Jesus himself? Gnosticism has no clear founder, no single prophet, no universally agreed upon scripture. But what it offers is something far more dangerous, a path to inner awakening, a knowledge that liberates. This is the story of its origins, as we trace it across three ancient worlds. Our journey begins in ancient Persia, more than 1,000 years before the birth of Christ. Here, the teachings of Zoroaster gave rise to one of the first dualistic religions, Zoroastrianism. At its core was a cosmic battle between Ahura Mazda, the Lord of Light and Order, and Angra Mainyu, the spirit of darkness and chaos. Humanity was seen as caught in the middle, choosing between truth and deceit, light and shadow. Sound familiar? Gnostic cosmology reflects this structure, a realm of light, the Pleroma, a corrupt world ruled by a dark, false god. The Demiurge. Zoroastrianism may have laid the metaphysical foundation for how Gnostics viewed reality, not as a gift, but as a prison. Persian mystery cults and later Manichaeism, which came after Gnosticism but echoed many of its themes, also embraced this light versus dark worldview, spreading east and west through empires and trade routes. Now we shift westward, to ancient Greece, to the mind of Plato, one of history's greatest philosophers. Plato believed the material world was not the ultimate reality, but rather a shadow, a copy of a higher, perfect realm of forms. He spoke of the soul's imprisonment in the body, of the need for philosophical awakening, of remembering what the soul once knew in a divine, pre-existent state. This Platonic system resonates deeply with Gnostic ideas, the soul trapped in a flawed material world, yearning to return to the divine source, salvation through knowledge, not belief, not works, but inner knowing. Later philosophers like Plotinus would attack the Gnostics for distorting Plato, but the influences are clear. Gnosticism may have absorbed Greek metaphysics as a way of explaining the soul's condition and its path back to light. But perhaps the most controversial question is this: was Jesus a Gnostic? Many early Gnostic texts, like the Gospel of Thomas, the Apocryphon of John, and the Gospel of Mary, present a radically different Christ. In these texts, Jesus is not a sacrifice for sin. He is a revealer of divine knowledge. He speaks in riddles and symbols. He warns against false authorities and the blindness of the physical world. In the Gospel of Thomas, Jesus says, "If you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you." To the Gnostics, Jesus didn't come to start a religion. He came to awaken souls, to remind them of who they truly are, divine sparks trapped in flesh. Whether Jesus taught this directly, or whether Gnostics reinterpreted him later, is still debated by scholars. But the fusion is undeniable. So where did Gnosticism begin? The truth may be that Gnosticism is not a single invention, but a synthesis, a spiritual remix of Persian dualism, Greek metaphysics, and the mystical reinterpretation of Jesus' teachings. It emerged in a melting pot of ancient thought, Alexandria, Syria, Judea, where trade routes crossed and ideas flowed freely. It challenged every authority of its day: religious, political, philosophical. And for that, it was buried. Until the Nag Hammadi texts were discovered in 1945, revealing a hidden world of forbidden gospels, divine cosmologies, and radical insights into the soul's journey. Gnosticism wasn't just a belief system. It was a rebellion against illusion. So the question isn't just where did Gnosticism begin? It's, what part of you still remembers where you came from? If you are ready to explore more hidden truths, subscribe to the Enoch Files. The secrets are only beginning.